Conflicts and wars are when two people are not agreeing on something. If they are both are agreeing, there are no conflicts. And why you don't agree on something? Because we have two different perspectives. And we are thoroughly convinced about those perspectives. We think we are only right, the other person is wrong. Then conflicts and wars happen. So what can we learn from Bhagavad Gita? As long as it is for the greater good of all. There are antisocial elements also, there are terrorists also. They are thoroughly convinced about what they are doing. You can't change their mindset. Can you? Not possible. They have been, that thinking has been so deeply ingrained in them that only they are right and everybody else is wrong. So nobody deserves to live, only they are supposed to live. And for that sake, they go and kill and things like that. See, that kind of conflict and wars are very ideological, extremist, and antisocial. Such things have to be condemned, such things have to be suppressed. So at that point, if you have to wage a war against that to suppress all those elements, nothing wrong, that is dharma only. Like cancer is there, somebody gets a gangrene or a cancer or whatever. It's part of your limb, but doctor will say we have to cut off your hand or leg or whatever because you got cancer and it is, no, those are also cells only, there's divinity in all the cells and things like that. Doesn't work. You have to get rid of that limb which is not working, which is going to eat up the rest of the body. Likewise in society, people are, because of their karmas of the past, because of their associations of the present, they take to wrong steps, wrong extreme steps also. At that point in time, you can't convert or you can't transform everybody into good people. Sometimes certain situations demand that you take some action. And for that reason, if the war happens, it is war of dharma yuddha, that's okay. But war is happening for personal egos. But world wars, we all read of those. They were all egos. There's nothing to gain or lose. Nobody was right or wrong in those world wars. Somebody wanted to rule the whole world. And they went on waging wars one after the other on some ideological differences. See, those have to be avoided. At that point in time, everybody in the world should come together and raise their voice. Because if they don't, sooner or later the war will reach your doorstep and destroy you also. But certain things that need to be done for the sake of betterment of all, like as I said, antisocial elements are there, terrorists are there. If you don't control them, like cancer, they can destroy the entire society. At that point in time, even if you have to wage a war, it is dharma. And that is what between Kauravas and Pandavas is happening over here. So that is the perspective of Bhagavad Gita.